with me. I got love for my, put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my, I promise. Got a lot of options, but my it's the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the leg a chin in the put a dent in the. I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the get with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't serious. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. When she spit was like you're ready. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words too, I'm riding with a and a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for my, put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my, I promise. Got a lot of options, but my, it's the hottest.
About time that I put in my time and I got myself rich and I took a couple lines and I made them the hit. She know my son, but she don't wanna dip unless it's skinny. She gon' I be lit like Jenny, don't work run not many. Spit it like Finny, I'ma break it all down. Never the bands, but I'ma be up on my plane without shame and not bringing the ruckus to work for some. But you puppies who that is not new. Hear the audible trumpets proceed in my entry. 2 century, what you think we came down here friendly? I can see all the green and the envy. It's fake, Lord, that's enough. My coattails and my my cap of the greater they storming the greater for anything that all the atoms are crossed. Transcended, I managed to lose some of my baggage. Them bandits can have it, they gon' get red-handed. Third eye in the bird's eye, they will learn why they can neck to me. Us when they get a turbine, survive, you will survive. Once you earn my time and now stick a she can put my head. Get back on the tarmac, car facts. Back to the top. If you wanna fight me, know it's gonna be a melee. Feeling my lead and leave yourself. Don't free yourself, don't see yourself. I'm really gonna take it till you free yourself. Shawty wanna go and get up under my skin, no way, nowhere. Scarlet letter on the back with a can, but I don't really notice cause I'm like I came from Batman. Get a head down like I'm playing backgammon. Never get like a mama can't stand number one shit like a shake, dancing fake boss. A1 take none, rape, Ray Charles Keystone. Miss me with that cause I'm all in the place.
Darling, you dahine. I was wondering, beku kesi ifefe. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Either my bed, so I know I'm on your mind.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Sarr in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
George outside. Outside Coulibaly. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Wells. Pass to Morant. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Coulibaly. Clock at 6 to the middle. Here's Poole. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to George. Here's Sarr. And he dunks it down.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Now Jackson. Shoots over George. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Morant.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Jackson. And that one's good. Morant.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Sarr. Over Edey. Sarr misses. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bane, the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Outside Bane. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Middleton outside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Morant. Shakes him. No luck on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Washington. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Marcus Smart, Corey Kispert out there with George. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Now here's Smart. Takes the three. Clark grabs the board. Here's Pippen, defended by Smart.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
Pass to Smart. And that one hits the back iron. A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Kennard. Yet to see a basket.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Carrington. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Here's Smart. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Now on the court, here's your high squad. Get down and let them hear it. From all the fans, get 3 t-shirts. Show us what you got.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for Memphis. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Aldama outside. Pass to Bane. Right side, Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Shoots from 12. Poole shot is off. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Poole against Morant. Here's Sarr. Pass to Bay. To the inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Memphis leading.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Morant. Terrific focus from Morant. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Poole launches it from deep. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Memphis ahead, up 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, VA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both. Wizards trail by 6. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. So it's Washington now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And that one's good. Middleton.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Poole against Morant. Down low. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. 1:43 left in the third. Outside Coulibaly. And here's Poole. It's Middleton on the wing. 4-3. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 2-point game. Pass to Bane. The three ball. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Middleton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, Morant attacking the D head on.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Middleton outside. Another miss by Middleton. Memphis leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Bane knocks down the triple. Bane's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Shoots from the line, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Morant against Poole. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's George, and it's Sarr in at the 5.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Morant. Floats one. Second chance effort. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Morant against Poole. The 3. Memphis with a rebound. Morant surveying the floor. And yep, it's good. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, and coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Thank you for that, Allie. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Poole, the pass to Sarr. The rebound by Edey. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Wizards trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
From deep, Morant. Oh, a bomb from John.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. 14 feet away. The rebound by the Wizards.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Morant. There's the triple. And it's Morant again missing. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
Shooting for Washington, Jordan Poole. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits. And both free throws good for Poole. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poole against Morant. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Poole. They get it again. So it's Memphis winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Transport up with my safe. Give up on what we had. Abracadabra made my side better. I'ma stay down with you, but don't give me a headache. Lifestyle radical, please excuse me. California housing getting better with my visions. Audemars Richard Bill came in a FedEx. Like a grudge that I ain't never again. While I'm looking at my presidential chance in the bag, got them beat it. You better stay on your getting graded. Take you to a spot and same boss as you ready. Whip the double law with the stars and the heroes. Caught up with these, baby, did I change the edge? Times got hard and I your lashes. Everything real, I got my golden ears added. But I will rock a paddock if you love us. maybe it'll be. I know I lost your trust, but I made you. I got to tell you how I'm feeling. I tiptoed, now I dance with the devil. I take the boat out to Bahamas. Shout it ride for a real one like a. I done turned a dancer to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions, She heard she got emotions, Got my heart like I can feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. On your grave and some red leather. On your grave and some red leather. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done? What we doing?
Pluto got 20. Now I'm only putting you on a song. Day one, shawty been with me from the playground. Hey now, maybe that's the reason I was playing around. Running like a chicken with his head cut off. Through the streets with a lot of red leather on my shoulder blades. In my older age, see the error of my ways, but I'm still not totally over all the temptation. Why the sin give you all the sensation? Yeah, I'm with Future up and just wasting a lot of money on the education. Through so much paper that we causing inflation. Now it's late and I'm getting impatient. Penn Station, I'm playing, I'm just. She whispering my ear. But I'm staying strong, I got authority, willpower. When I feel power, me and Astro, 6'4", we the twin towers, twin. It's a metaphor for the boy, when you in proximity. I can't stop right now, they gon' remember me forever. My story's more clever, my similes was better. My energy was never on some toughest. I was just a conscious rapper that was. I was just a college from a rougher premises. Kept my nose out the streets, but I love to get away with the action. With risk comes attraction. And I turn it to a track star. Wanted all the thing I rap for. I've been trying to since Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, running through the field in my Timbs. Now I'm with Young Metro in the VIP. Incoming. For the like we make love and thinking to myself, could I really be with one woman? I think so, but it's hard when you with your dogs at the thinking I could Ruby Rose with a keystroke. Ego, ask yourself, is that gonna bring you peace though?
Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done? Either you're a river or what we done? Stars, what we doing? I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got it. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, they tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Finna show you how to get it. First you make 100, then you stay down, stack your racks, I'll never spin me. 4 Giottos, panorama, smooth spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had it in it.
Let's meet the fighters now for your Los Angeles Lakers. In the middle, 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes. At the power forward position, 6'8", Number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At point guard, 6'6", number 77, Luka. Starting at the other pole position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point. And for the Lakers, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the Bulls with it. Over in the corner, White. Inside, Vucevic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's James, and the layup's good off the glass.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.157 left to play here in the first. James sets the screen for Reeves. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
White the pass to Vucevic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. That one drops for him.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Doncic missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeBron, no luck. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic with it. Over Hayes. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Nice shot by James. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Williams. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard. From the stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jones has got his first basket. Here's Reeves. Still yet to score. Reeves with the screen on Jones. Vincent from outside off the mark. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Vincent. Reeves outside. There's the pick. Fires the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Jones looking for an opening. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one misses. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and roll an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
City 112. Let's go crazy. your Laker girl.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic down low. Working on Finney-Smith. And it's Vucevic missing. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
Doncic's always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Pass to Buzelis. Ball sets a screen for Buzelis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3-point.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
James outside.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Line for 2, LeBron James.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Ball from long range. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. From the line, they're thinking about the shot. So close. Let's hear it for the participants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their sides.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Los Angeles leading by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the first one drops. And Reed drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Giddey kicks the ball. James against Giddey. Deep 2 from Ball. And good. And the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ball's got his first points in this one. On the wing, Reeves. Light covering, and that's good. Austin Reeves for 3.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Giddey finds Williams. Back to Giddey. Outside Williams. Here's White. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Reeves against Ball. Rebound by Williams.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Misses the 3. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Doncic outside. And it's blocked. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low, Williams passes to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Giddey gets it to go.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers. Lakers.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. James looking around. The shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. So far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, we've got Bruce Ellis. Kobe White is out there with ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic outside. Clock at 4. Can't hit from in close. Bulls trail by 5. Left side, ball. Vucevic a screen on Doncic. Giddey, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's James.